You know that feeling of knowing you're good at delivering the service to your clients, you're good at acquiring new clients, and your clients are even happy to stay with you because they're getting results. But everything internally is a mess, and you don't have the systems in place to scale your business or to scale service delivery for your clients. And this was the exact situation that Sebastian, my client, found himself in. Sebastian is a business coach or business mentor, call it whatever you want. He helps fitness coaches scale their business by implementing systems and giving them the knowledge they need to scale their business. He was struggling with spending hours and hours onboarding new clients and giving them the service they need, giving them the materials and the content to give them the results that they need. So when Sebastian came to me, he said, Andreas, is there a way to streamline the onboarding process so that I don't have to spend 5 hours every time onboarding a new client, giving them course material, giving them the tasks and the to-dos, and giving them all like implementing his systems into their business, basically. And I said, yes, of course. So what we built here is not just an onboarding flow as it was supposed to be. It kind of evolved into being this whole internal system where Sebastian and Andreas can keep track of all their clients and have them in one place, and their clients have their own client dashboards where they can go in and see all the course materials, how everything is going. And we even created a mechanism to engage the whole community so that they share their client wins, they check in every month, so that they track their metrics, and Sebastian and Andreas can see on a clear single dashboard how every single client is performing. And this system didn't just save them time. It actually ended up engaging the whole community, bringing up retention rates, and also giving clients better results because the system is now so streamlined, clients can't help but get results. So the way it all works is that we have a Notion database where all client dashboards are saved. So each client get one dashboard where they can log into Notion and see all the course material, all the tasks that they have to go through to get the results that they want. And this is kind of the central place where Sebastian delivers his service. So when clients are onboarded, they automatically get their own tailored client dashboard where AI has filled out all their and so here we have all the client dashboards. And the way we built this is that Sebastian wanted to create a engaging and modularized experience where clients fill out an onboarding form and they fill out their own bottleneck and their numbers and where they're at right now. And then we determine with this system the exact roadmap that they need to have. So we have 4 roadmaps, and then we have modules inside of each roadmap. So all these modules come in different orders in each roadmap. So if a client struggles with content, you will have the social media first, and if a client struggles with sales, you'll have the sales first in the roadmap that they get, or their client dashboard. They'll get access to the content or the course material that they need the most first. And so this is how the client dashboard looks. They get their own client dashboard where it says welcome name. This is your client dashboard where we keep track of our collaboration. Here you'll have access to everything in a simple overview. And this is the essence of this system. So we have all the resources here, and we have all the actionables that clients have to go through. For example, if you go into the mindset module here, it looks like this. So clients will unlock a module week by week as they progress through the program, and they only progress if they meet the criteria to progress to the next level. So every week it'll say, congratulations, you've now unlocked the module. Click the link below. So clients will open the link here they get access to each week, and then they'll get onto this main page that is the same page for all the clients. So if Sebastian updates this one, it updates for all clients. So if he puts in new material, it'll all go into here. So then we have all the steps, and in each step is a video and text material. The next part of the system is the weekly calls library, which is also automatic. So all clients have access to this database of the weekly group coaching calls that Sebastian and Andreas host in the community. So they don't have to send out Fathom links or Fathom recordings in the Slack group, or they don't forget to give client access to these recordings. The clients can access this at all times and rewatch all the group coaching calls. So the first step of this system is that when they onboard a new client, the client just fills out this pretty long form to get all the details. So business name, first name, last name, email, phone, social media, what is their bottleneck, last month, revenue, cash collected, ad spend, how many leads they got, all these kind of details, so that Sebastian, Andreas, and their AI can determine how to help this client in the best way. So what happens after they fill out the onboarding form? So the client will be created in this client database where Sebastian and Andreas have all client information. So as you can see, each client chooses a bottleneck, what they struggle with the most. They fill out all the information, and then this automation in NLN will trigger. So the first thing that happens is Airtable onboarding form gets sent to this webhook. Then we create the Notion page from a template automatically. And then we find all the placeholders in this template that we wrote out. So that could be name, that could be like numbers and metrics that you filled out in the onboarding form, the bottleneck. And then we'll determine the roadmap from all the values that they filled out in the onboarding form and replace all the metrics or all the placeholders in the template. This way they get a fully tailored and customized roadmap and client dashboards exactly to them. The next thing is we use client onboarding info in the AI prompt. So we have an AI create a tailored custom scaling roadmap for each client that we'll patch in to the Notion dashboard. So they have a full 6-week roadmap of how they'll scale their business with Sebastian and Andreas. And this is what the roadmap looks like. And then at the end, they'll get a Slack notification. And the next step of this whole system is that we ensure with this automation that every single client gets the right content available in the Notion dashboard every week based on the roadmap. So as I said before, we have different modules and different weekly content for each client based on what they struggle with or what their bottleneck is. So this ensures that each client will get the content that is the right thing for them. So this is the automation that syncs all the Fathom calls into the Notion database that all clients have access to. And it looks like this. So you can see all calls here, Fathom links. Also, if there was shared any material or any documents or any like walkthroughs that they spoke about on the call, we'll put them here. And then AI will automatically generate a summary of this call. So the next thing in the system is we have the client wins. And this is a really, really central thing in this system because clients can now share wins through a simple form. They'll get shared in the community so everyone can see how everyone is winning and how it's going for everyone. So this creates more engagement in the community and, of course, brings up the energy. Client wins are filled out in this form. So when a client makes a new sale or gets a new client, they'll fill it out in this form. So they choose who they are in the system. And then today's date, total deal value, cash collected, goal for the month, deal description, and whether Sebastian and Andreas can use this in the marketing, so post it on a story as a screenshot. And here's an example of how the wins look in the Slack channel. So you can see all the wins here. We have clients just getting wins in the Slack channel fully automatically. And all wins are saved into this wins database that will also be shared on Sebastian and Andreas' internal master dashboard for all the clients. The next thing is check-ins. So check-ins is this monthly review where clients every month fill out a form to review, okay, all the metrics in the business. How is everything going? Are they on track to hit KPIs and so on? So they'll get this Slack notification in the group, weekly check-in reminder, time to submit, weekly inner circle check-in. And then they'll fill out this check-in form where they fill out revenue, cash collected, ad spend, so booked calls, calls showed, triage calls, strategy calls, inbound DMs and emails, long form content posted, short form content posted, and the biggest win of the week, main focus this week, what are you feeling like you need support with from the group, suggestions for bettering the program. And then the check-in will populate automatically in the Slack group saying that the client has submitted their weekly check-in form, revenue, all the numbers, calls booked, show up rate, new clients, short form posted, long form posted, everything. And then all the check-ins will automatically populate in this centralized database where it's also connected to the overall master dashboard that Andreas and Sebastian can look at. This is the client leaderboard. So we can see in a centralized dashboard where how clients are performing, all their information and all the metrics. So this is a client leaderboard that shows exactly how clients are performing, how everything's going. And this is the client library where we save all the information about each client. So phone, email, Slack, socials, Instagram, YouTube, and all the client wins and their monthly check-ins. And this data all shows on this centralized dashboard where you can select the reporting date. So from which time period you want to see the results. You have all the clients, we have all the check-ins and wins here, and we have total deal value of the whole community, biggest deal, average deal, total cash collected, and how many deals we have total. Sebastian and Andreas can now log into this dashboard and filter each client so they can filter a time period and what client they want to see. So we have total deal value for this specific client, biggest deal, average deal, and how many deals, and all their total deals here. So they can see the results that each client is getting. So Sebastian's thoughts after we built this, I just want to show you a quick video where he shares his thoughts on the system that we built here.
I can't understand how that would be possible to do because it's magic. And like also working with you, because we've had a lot of calls where I've been sitting there, man, at like 11 at night, and I've just been thinking, and then I get this crazy idea in my head. I'm like, fuck, this can't be possible. Like I think about something crazy that we should implement. I'm like, I'll send a voice note to you, and I'll be like, dude, this would be so insane to add in, and it would be like, but I don't, and I'll say like, I don't think it's possible. Like I can't understand how that would be possible to do because it's magic. And then you just send it over, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll fix that. And then fucking a week later, it's fixed, which is just crazy. And I think that's also been a really cool thing, like working with you, because it's like when you just look at like, I think if you look back to our first call,
yeah,
it was probably like we want this and this and this, and that would be like looking back like just a fraction of what we kind of ended up actually having because it kind of evolved under the way, right?
So if you're curious to see where you can systematize and automate your business with AI, subscribe for more videos like this, or you can book a call directly with me to get a free systems audit of your entire business to see how you could scale your business by implementing AI. Link will be in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.